Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, would you please rise for the procession of graduands and remain standing for the academic procession?
Oh, 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 oh.
Welcome to the Spring Convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We start by honoring our name, which was bestowed upon us by the Kwantlen First Nation, and we welcome you to their traditional territories. We are especially honored to have Kevin Kelly and Michael Gabriel from the Kwantlen First Nation here to provide a blessing to the convocation.
Well, yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank Al and George for allowing us to be a small part of a wonderful celebration throughout the week. To the students that are graduating today, my wife is the hereditary chief of the land you're on today. Her traditional name is Causa. She's hereditary chief, Chief Marilyn Gabriel, Kwantlen First Nation. It was not long ago she was given a doctorate here too, and respects it very much. I congratulate the students, Faculty of Arts today for your wonderful hard work, for your special today, and also congratulate your parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles that stood behind you for the years you've been in university. I want to thank all the staff behind me, the Kwantlen Polytech, because never mentioned it before, but we've been doing this for a couple of years now, and they are like family to me and my son here, Michael. So I wanted to thank the staff here for always treating us good. And I always bring it back home to my wife and the community that, yes, they have a lot of respect for the community. So with that, I say all my relations. I'll see you. Thanks, all.
Thank you, Kevin and Michael. Please stay standing for the singing of O Canada, led by Sarah Quinn, a student in KPU's music program. Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation in session to honor our 2015 grads. My name is Alan Davis, and I have the honor of serving as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of degrees and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. So it is today that we call colleagues and friends together to honor KPU's graduates and honorary and distinguished awardees of 2015. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. I'm pleased to introduce KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville, representing the Board of Governors, Bruce Wendell, representing KPU's Alumni Association Board, Rachel Bates and Vikram Bubba, Vice Chair of the University Senate, Dr. Jennifer Au, Dean Emeritus, Roger Elms, The members of our faculty who are here today. Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. Salvador Ferreras, the University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation Zena Mitchell, Vice Provost for Students Dr. Jane Fee, Executive Director of Institutional Analysis and Planning Dr. Laurie McElroy, and University Librarian Todd Mundell, the Deans, Associate Deans, and other members of the university's administration, and our honorary degree recipients, Keith Lamont, Peter Woods, and Linda Hewitt, representing Leonard Woods and Peter Hewitt, Linda Bickerton Ross, Marilyn Lamont, and representatives of the family who are here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. And joining us today in the audience are many friends, family, and colleagues of the founders of the Langley Community Music School, and of course, many friends and relations of our graduates. Welcome. Chancellor Melville, would you please bring greetings to the convocation?
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni, welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation ceremony. I am honored to stand before our graduates and share their special day. Today, along with your friends and family, we celebrate the many accomplishments and successes you have achieved as learners at KPU. I myself have learned many lessons over the years. Through trial and error, from prepared choices to spontaneous decisions, through circumstantial, joyous, and sometimes trying times, I have learned a lot, and I would like to share with you one piece of advice. When opportunity presents itself, seize it, and when you do, bring to it your talents, your ideas, your passions, and your commitment. Opportunities can be daunting and risky, and we have all seen many come and many go. We've all missed opportunities, not realizing their potential until we see someone else accomplishing what we could have achieved had we only acted. Opportunities are a privilege, not an entitlement, and they should be treated as such. So do not shy away bashfully or ignorantly from something that may change your life. Your education comes from a unique institution, so live your lives and fulfill your dreams as an extension of KPU. Commit yourself to your community. Donate your time and talent to help transform and change your communities for the better. We wish you great happiness, and we wish you great success. Once again, congratulations. Thank you.
I invite Amy Saltz to address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Amy is a graduate in psychology from the Faculty of Arts.
Good afternoon. I began my studies at Kwantlen in the spring of 2010. I was 31 years old, a single mom of an amazing, challenging, and inspiring daughter, working 2 jobs as an operations manager for a small distribution company by day and as a singer in a busy band on the weekends. I was happy, but unfulfilled intellectually. So I signed up for intro psychology and started on this new path of learning. Within 2 semesters, I'd quit my day job, moved myself and my daughter in with my parents, and was attending classes full-time. This fall, I would continue my educational journey, pursuing a Master's of Arts in Organizational Psychology. My ultimate goal is to combine what I have learned through work experience in academics to motivate others in their working lives. That is the inspiration of my speech today. What I've attempted to do is distill my experiences these past 5 years at KPU into a handful of life lessons that I have learned and would like to share with you. The first is this: be different. When I applied to Kwantlen, I was older than many of you are now. I found it intimidating to take introductory courses with kids who are 10 years younger than me, so at first I tried to fit in. Over time, I realized that what made me different is what gave me value. My age and the experiences that it afforded me outside of academia gave me a unique perspective in many situations. Furthermore, the things that made me feel different from the crowd, like my age, revealed themselves to be irrelevant. So, embrace what makes you feel different and use your differences to your advantage. Number 2, miss the mark. Set lofty goals for yourself and find comfort in missing the mark from time to time. My goal when I started at Kwantlen full-time was to treat university as my day job and achieve my undergraduate degree in 3 years. I called it the Cannonball Degree Plan. Needless to say, I did not achieve that goal, but I'm glad that I didn't. In the past 5 years, I have met my husband, got married, had a baby, and traveled the world. If I had been too focused on my original goal, I would have let this life pass me by. So I encourage you to fall short of your goals, learn from your mistakes, learn about yourself, about the world, adjust your targets, reattempt, and repeat. This requires you to take action, which leads me to my lesson number 3. Look for opportunities to say yes, especially if it scares you to do so. Some of the most rewarding experience I have had at Kwantlen were the things that I thought that I did not have time for. The Applied Critical Theory faculty group, for which I was the student research assistant, created an atmosphere of mature, intellectually challenging conversation. I felt out of my depth from the interview to the last day on the job, but I learned a great deal. If I hadn't said yes to presenting at Connecting Minds conference or to peer mentoring, I wouldn't have made some of my most valued personal connections here. There will always be reasons not to do something, but don't let that stop you from taking that brave first step. Doing is better than dreaming, always. If you fail, remember what I said about missing the mark. I believe that everything we do in life involves relationships with others, so my next advice is to be grateful. There are data that support the positive effects of gratitude on your physical health, your mental well-being, self-esteem, your sleep health, and your interpersonal relationships. The journey that has brought me here today was not a solo trek, but a group effort, and I am humbled by the belief and support of my tribe through these past 5 years. I am proud to have this opportunity to thank all of the special people who have made it possible for each of the graduands to be here today on their behalf. To my parents, Ray and Norma, to my husband, Scott, my children, Kylie and Jacob, to my friends, Lauren, Tilden, and to my extended family, the instructors here at Kwantlen, and my fellow students, thank you. I would not be standing here without you. My final lesson is this: be a student of life for life. My time here at KPU has taught me to be inquisitive, to ask questions when I didn't understand something, to ask questions when I thought I did understand something, to ask questions of myself when I held strong beliefs, and to never ask somebody a question that I had not yet asked myself. Being a true scholar means to never stop exploring the world around you and the world inside of you. Don't let today be the end of your curiosity, but the beginning of a lifelong habit of it. The purpose of a university education, as I see it, is not to produce a homogeneous flock, but to encourage us to do what makes us unique, to prepare us to inspire others, to be good global citizens, and to share our talents and passions with each other and the world. So today, as we leave here as graduates, I encourage you to ask yourself these questions. What makes you different? How have you learned from your failures? How will you say yes to opportunity more often? Who in your life do you need to thank? And finally, how will you continue this life of learning you have started here at KPU? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amy. Each year, KPU awards honorary doctoral degrees for outstanding and sustained achievement in our community by people within and outside of the university who reflect our values and who represent the very best in citizenship through leadership, academic endeavor, creativity, public service, advocacy, entrepreneurship, a legacy of respect and understanding towards others, and for humanitarian contributions. The degrees are awarded honoris causa, for the sake of honor. I have the privilege of introducing to you today the founders of the Langley Community Music School, Keith Alexander Lamont, Linda Bickerton Ross, Marilyn Henrietta Lamont, and awarded posthumously Leonard Archibald Woods and Peter Ewart, also presented posthumously. These have been selected and approved by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University to receive the degree of Doctor of Laws, Honoris Causa, in recognition of their community and public service. I'm going to introduce them together, and then we'll make the award together. Perhaps we'll stand up and cheer when I've finished. Keith Alexander Lamont was born in Flin Flon, Manitoba in 1929. He earned his medical degree and completed his surgical training at the Winnipeg General Hospital before moving to the United States for graduate training. He met his wife, Marilyn, moved their young family to Langley in 1967, where they met and befriended Peter Ewart and Leonard Woods, and eventually Linda Bickerton Ross, and the dream began of starting a music school together. Unable to find a suitable building to launch, Keith offered to finance the building of an art center that would house a music school and to donate it to the city of Langley. The council of the day agreed to the proposal, and an agreement was drawn up in 1969. Keith's long service to the Langley Community Music School as a co-founder, director, and life member has been exemplary. And as a surgeon, Dr. Lamont had a long and distinguished career at Langley Memorial Hospital, where he was known both for his professional skill and for his kind and respectful manner with his patients. Keith Lamont is enormously respected in the community of Langley as a surgeon, a patron of the arts, and as a founder of the Langley Community Music School. Linda May Bickerton Ross gained an artist diploma in performance from the University of Toronto and subsequently studied in New York. She taught and coached both in Vancouver and at the Victoria Conservatory of Music. She met Marilyn Lamont when she moved to Langley in the late 1960s. As friends, they discussed their desire to start a music school. After co-founding the Langley Community Music School, Linda taught piano and pioneered the ORF program at the school. With Marilyn, she was directly involved in the administration and management of the school during its early years. At its conception, Linda developed the objectives of the school that provided its purpose and that continue to inspire its direction today. Linda's clarity of vision made a strong contribution to the success of the school in its early years. She left the community music school in the late 1970s to raise her family. She also earned a BA and an MA and became a highly respected principal in the Surrey School District. Now retired, Linda continues to support the music school as a founder and life member. Marilyn Henrietta Lamont was born and raised in 1931 outside Kinistino, Saskatchewan. She earned a licentiate of the Royal Schools of Music, followed by a B Music in piano performance at the University of Washington. Marilyn's performances during this time included work with both the CBC Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra and the CBC Symphony on the radio. After co-founding the Langley Community Music School, Marilyn dedicated her professional life to teaching piano at the school. She was a highly respected teacher and mentor, preparing students for the Royal Conservatory of Music exams, as well as supporting young and experienced teachers alike. Throughout her time at the school, Marilyn was active as a performer, giving numerous solo and 2 piano performances with Linda. Marilyn continued to give frequent solo and chamber performances at masterclasses and faculty benefit concerts. In later years, she premiered performances of 2 of Leonard Wood's piano sonatas. She was a vital force in the fragile formative years of the school. Her unwavering leadership provided a steady compass that steered the school over many years to the recognition and success it enjoys today. Along with her husband, Keith, she has been a long-standing patron of the school. Leonard Archibald Woods was born in Stonewall, Manitoba in 1919. He graduated from the Winnipeg School of Art in 1940 and started teaching first-year courses in sculpture at that school until the Second World War intervened. He enrolled in the Ontario College of Art, where he studied sculpture and graduated with honors, and moved to Langley in 1945 and lectured in sculpture and art history at the Vancouver School of Art, which we now know as the Emily Carr University of Art and Design. As a tenor and accomplished musician, Leonard was a founding member of the Maysfield Singers. He was asked by Peter, Keith, and Marilyn to join them in developing a music education program that would become the Langley Community Music School. Known as something of a polymath and Renaissance man, he also taught at the school for many years and served on the board. He remained a strong and proud supporter of the school all his life and donated various artworks of his own to the school as well as to other works from his collection. As well, he premiered several of his own compositions at the Langley Community Music School and was always available to offer a learned and considered point of view. Leonard passed away late September last year and is represented here today by his nephew, Peter Woods. Peter Maxwell Ewart was born in Kisby, Saskatchewan in 1918, but grew up in Montreal. He studied commercial art at Montreal at Sir George William College and the Art Association of Montreal, and then studied in New York City. He developed his career as a professional artist while working in commercial art, and his works have been widely exhibited in Canada and elsewhere. Peter admired the immense beauty of the BC landscape and seacoast while serving with the RCAF during the war. After being discharged, he moved from Montreal to BC and later to Langley, and his love of the arts led him to envisage building an art center on his 5-acre property in Langley City. Although his application to erect the building he designed himself was initially denied by the council, he soon teamed up, as we've heard, with Keith Lamont, and in August 1969, they reapplied together and council approved the Art Center in Langley City Park. It became a reality in 1970, and the Langley Community Music School emerged from the Art Center as a non-profit society in 1972. A fine example of Peter's artwork adorns the foyer of LCMS. Peter passed away in 2001, and representing him here today to receive his award is his daughter, Linda Ewart. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the founders of the Langley Community Music School, Keith Alexander Lamont, Linda Bickerton Ross, Marilyn Henrietta Lamont, and Leonard Archibald Woods and Peter Ewart, awarded posthumously.
Good afternoon, Dr. Davis, Dr. Melville, members of the Board of Governors, Senate, faculty and administration, family and friends, and honorary graduates. You look fabulous, by the way. On behalf of the founders of the Langley Community Music School, please accept our gratitude for the honor you are bestowing upon us today. Though our colleagues Peter Ewart and Leonard Woods are not here to share the occasion with us, we are pleased that Peter's daughter, Linda Ewart, and Leonard's nephew, Peter Woods, are here to receive this honor on their behalf. The school that we founded in 1969 is now one of the largest and most respected music schools in the province. It has a faculty of 55 and enrolls a student population of just under 900. The school is internationally known for its support for Canadian music and earns national and international acclaim for its comprehensive and innovative programs. The music school is everything that we dreamed that it would become. Our graduates now study and perform all over the world. We stand in awe of the talent, initiative, and imagination of the many faculty members, staff, volunteers, and benefactors who have contributed so significantly to the school's success. Founding the music school was challenging and occasionally overwhelming. It involved countless hours of paperwork and meetings and resulted in a steep learning curve for all of us. More than once, we wondered if we were over our heads, suspecting at times that others wondered the same thing, particularly our board. The music school, born out of youthful idealism and determination, was our collective passion, accomplishment, and service to our community. Though our dream was driven by idealism, it was also underpinned by a core set of values and good practice. Graduates, you may wonder, how is this relevant to us? Its relevance lies in the story of transforming passion into action, how you might do the same one day, positively impacting your community in a way that you have yet to imagine. Since its founding, the school has changed and grown over time, yet the guiding principles that reflect its vision have been there right from the start, and they continue to influence its decision-making today. We wanted to create an environment that provided a common space, an ongoing collaboration between faculty and students, and a consistently high standard of musical instruction. Imagine now, as we did then, how different the experience would be between a child heading up the street to the neighborhood piano teacher or a child enrolled at a music school, immersed in the richness of such activities as Suzuki violin, ensemble classes, junior orchestra, or composition. We knew then that to build a school with standards of excellence, we needed a faculty with university degrees, people who were ideally practicing musicians. You might wonder how we were able at that time to attract professionals of this caliber, many of whom drove from Vancouver to Langley to teach at the school. The answer: teaching studios, a roster of students, and the opportunity for collaboration with other musicians. Often, it is the most talented who are attracted to an ideal, a vision that they can contribute to and build with you. When we founded the school, we made two critical decisions. The first was to include community in the title of the school, as opposed to conservatory or academy. The second, 4 years later, was to establish the school as a nonprofit institution. To build on the concept of community, we subsidized instrumental instruction, such as violin and cello, to ensure that we offered a complete range of musical instruction. We enriched private lessons with group master classes, and we included faculty and life member representatives on our board. The school's nonprofit status made us eligible to receive grants from influential organizations such as Canada Council and the Leon and Thay Kerner Foundation. These grants funded early bursaries and scholarships for our students. In starting the school, we took a significant risk. Our dream became a reality, and the school continued to grow. Talented students, faculty, staff, and volunteers consistently expanded and enriched our programs and reputation, resulting in the sustainable institution that we have today. Graduates, our message to you is that if you have a passion and are willing to embrace it, don't be afraid to follow your dream. As you begin your professional lives, we invite you to learn from our experience. Commit to a vision, seek out the best people in your field, contribute to your community, and take the risks you need to achieve your goals. We all came from varied backgrounds. Marilyn and I had studied to be professional pianists. Keith was a practicing surgeon. Peter Ewart, a successful artist. And Leonard Woods, a noted sculptor and teacher. Together, we committed to a common dream, the founding of the Langley Community Music School. The realization of this goal has positively influenced more lives over the years than we could ever have imagined. Recently, I had the great fortune of viewing the documentary Seymour, An Introduction. Seymour Bernstein was an internationally known concert pianist. At the age of 50, he left the stage to focus on teaching, music, and living his life well. In the film, Bernstein reflects that most people don't ever tap the God within. When the five of us founded the music school so very long ago, I believe that together we had the privilege of tapping the God within. We hope that each of you will find within your lifetime an opportunity to do the same. Congratulations, and on behalf of the founders of the Langley Community Music School, thank you for this honor and for the privilege of sharing this momentous occasion with you. Thank you.
We will now certify the graduands. Would all the graduands please rise? Mr. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I hereby certify that these graduands here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the Province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and the Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credentials to which you are entitled, and invest with you all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to the credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated.
We now come to the part that most of you have been waiting for, where we present each of our graduates to the convocation. Dr. Fahad Dastur will present the graduates and will be assisted by the head marshal, Zina Mitchell. Offering congratulations to each of the graduates as they cross the stage will be myself with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation from Rachel Bates on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, I ask that you please return to your seats as directed by the marshals after crossing the stage. But we will try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everyone has crossed the stage. But vocal encouragement of your favorite graduates is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Dr. Dastur.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Arts. Joining us to greet the graduates will be the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Dr. Diane Purvey. Bachelor of Applied Arts in Psychology. With distinction, Elizabeth Krakenbaum. Bachelor of Arts, General Studies, Derek Berthome. Candace Colby. Laura Mary Denemy. Kashvind Singh Dutt. Sean Gilbert Dimelig. Amanda Siobhan Ford. Giuseppe Frustacci. Victoria Glover. Calvin Kirana. With distinction, Marcia Jane Larkin. Razan Kamal Nasrawi. Meredith Paige Robertson. Sarah Lois Ann Robertson. Sarah Wynn. Bachelor of Arts, major in Applied Geography, Carly Michelle Kira McCartney. Jamie Millard. Samiha Musadi. Tui T Nu Pham. Sinead Spears. Bachelor of Arts, major in History, Gurpinder Gary Basi. Aiden Dautovich. Elizabeth Duffield. Matthew Dyke. Ethan Farker. Taylor Reed Fateau. Matthew Giacomello. Madison Louise Klink. Jennifer Langston. Tony Mackay. Melissa Nicole Smith. Christine Theobald. Patrick Thornley. Bachelor of Arts, major in Philosophy, honors, Aaron Jeffrey Hubert. Bachelor of Arts, major in Philosophy, Timothy Sun Jin Oh. Jared Martin Penland. With distinction, Bachelor of Arts, major in Philosophy, James Douglas Spetafor. Bachelor of Arts, major in Political Science, Ryan James Tenta. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology with honors, Catherine Elizabeth Morrison. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology, Scott Books. Samantha Braganza. With distinction, Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology, Kimberly Roberta Joyce Chatwin. Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology, double minor in Counseling and Asian Studies, Alicia Chauhan. Rodlin Cheatham. We wish to recognize Rodlin's dedication to the pursuit of education, as she has been a student with us here at KPU for nearly 20 years, diligently working part-time. Not over. Rodlin worked part-time toward the completion of her degree. Her family is unbelievably proud of her tireless efforts, as are we. Well done, Rodlin. Thank you. Tim Chung. Tyler Allen Dennis. Jasleen Dio. Sukhmani Kaur Dhaliwal. Melissa Dosanjh. Darren Dial. Alicia Shiraz Fazul. Jesse Foley. Maria Golden. With distinction. With distinction, Bachelor of Arts, major in psychology, Jordan Grunhag. Liberty Hansen. Nicole Hothi. Harjot Kaur Johal. Vicky Candola. Samantha Klassen. With distinction, Bachelor of Arts, major in psychology, Elise Kett. Melanie Nicole Lapointe. With distinction, Karen Loff. Shayla Ann Kaur Mangat. With distinction, Alicia Olson. Alicia Pranjivan. Harman Randawa. Anahita Rashidi. Brittany Roach. River Sandhu. Jessica Saris. With distinction, Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology, minor in Counseling Psychology, M.A. Schultz. Aaron Allen Surridge. Kieran Kaur Thor. Rachel Urquhart. Carla Ingrid Goldmeyer Vargas. Latasha Carmen Williams. With distinction, Bachelor of Arts, major in Psychology, minor in Counseling Psychology, Betty Young. Bachelor of Arts, major in Sociology, Emma Catherine Cleveland. Navjinder Ninu Dhaliwal. Katarina Gallagher. Kristen Kavanaugh. Harleen Mooker. Preetha Sarah. Jacqueline Tabriz Vanden Kerkhoff. Amrit Kaur Verdi. Bachelor of Journalism, Stuart Gallagher. Samuel David Hale. Alexandra Ann Hawley. Caitlin Huziak. Raman Kaur Kang. Chova Chisolosi Malio. Katrina Nicole Peterson. Megan Brigitte Renault. Roshini Sakrani. Jaylene Kiran Sidhu. Jacqueline Nicole Sinclair. Alicia Koki Sunder. Samantha Faith Van Deventer. Christopher Michael Curtis Yee. Bachelor of Music in Musical Arts, General Nicholas Bygate. Shelley Lynn Cross. Kevin Francis Rankowski. Aaron Wong. Bachelor of Science in Applied Psychology, Stefia Maharani Murinda Joe. Diana Puyi May Young. Associate of Arts degree in General Studies, Kulwinder Kaur Attar. Injun Zhang. Juanita Lai. Associate of Arts degree in Geography, Jiayuan Shan. Associate of Arts degree in Psychology, Tamara Burdney. Matthew Edward Todd. Sarah Isam Toma. Diploma in General Studies, Amandeep Kaur Chima. Chetan Gill. Tetse Gua. Zijie Huang. Jahan Zeb Lodi. Gurmeet Singh Mangat. Chen Shen. Gurpreet Singh. Jaspreet Singh. Bing Wu. Ing Yui Zhang. Zhaolan Xu. That's the last. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Arts. Chancellor Melville, this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
Graduates, it's your turn. I give you this opportunity to acknowledge your family and friends who supported you during your studies. You can stand up, you can turn around and make some noise. Thank you. We're nearly finished. If you could just be seated. We have Vikram Bubba today from the Kwantlen Polytechnic University Alumni Association. He's a member of the board, and he'll provide a welcome to its newest members. Vikram.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Here we go. I want to thank Dr. Melville for asking you guys to put your tassels to your left, because otherwise you guys aren't alumni. So, okay, here we go. I address you today not only as a director of our Alumni Association, but also a proud KPU alumnus. I extend my sincerest congratulations to you, our graduates, to your families, on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, as I'm sure you're all aware, you have just received an exceptionally unique educational experience, and I, for one, am extremely proud to have shared this empowering educational experience with you. I'm sure in many ways, you feel as though your journey here at Kwantlen is coming to an end, but let me remind you that Kwantlen will always be your alma mater, and be proud that Kwantlen helps set the foundation for wherever it is you're going to go. Even though you may never take classes here again, Your Alumni Association will always be here to share and support you for years to come. Currently, our Alumni Association has over 46,000 members, and now that you have graduated, you have become members in that community. Our goal is simple. Graduates of KPU working together to engage our local community while building and maintaining vital relationships. We are a growing organization and want to provide our members with relevant resources to help you stay successful. Our alumni are everywhere, and they're doing some amazing things. We are extremely proud to be part of their success, and we can't wait to be part of yours. Please be sure to fill in the card that my lovely associate Rachel handed to you when you guys cross the stage. Fill it out and drop it off at the alumni table during the reception, and we'll present you a nice token of our appreciation. We encourage you to visit the table to understand the services and benefits of being an alumni member, and also learn about our upcoming event, which is a workshop, and it's free. So when you're alumni, everything's free for you. So remember that word, free, okay? You can also sign up for your no alumni card because the student card is no longer valid, sorry. It's my pleasure to welcome you to our community and a place where you can inspire and be inspired. And I want you guys to remember this statement, please. Your hard work is finally paid off. And make sure you never forget that we are eagles, okay? And at the end of this chapter, it is time for you guys to spread your wings and soar, okay? Congratulations, everybody.
Chancellor, members of the board, faculty and staff, graduates, friends, KPU is a university for our times. It's a Polytechnic university, open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. We've been so pleased to honor the founders of the Langley Community Music School, and it's no trivial matter to suggest and have approved an honorary degree at any university, let alone 5 degrees. There is a lot of paperwork and coordination involved. Each person is nominated separately with testimonials and supporting information. I must thank Barry Hill for all his work in coordinating the nomination process and all those who contributed to the nomination package. And many of you are here today. And Barry was telling me earlier on that he got so much support from the Senate office and those who work in the back rooms, and I'd like to reach out and thank them as well for all the work that they do in supporting this process and supporting the work of the KPU Senate. It is unusual to make 5 awards as a group, such as we did today, but each one of them represents what we hope our graduates appreciate. If you are passionate about something, if you want to see something happen, get involved, show persistence, and be prepared to give of yourself. And Aime's speech resonated so well with Linda's speech. Here is a new graduate, and Linda as an honorary graduate, giving you the same message about getting involved and sticking with your vision and your passion. And I'd like to also thank our Senate committees and the Senate itself for being bold and open to the idea of making the 5 awards together. It shows that KPU is rooted in, but is not limited by, the traditions of higher education. We're driven by teaching and learning. We're engaged with our communities. We're enriched by our scholarship. We strive tirelessly to become the very best in our sector. All of us here have had the honor and privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. We have big ambitions for KPU. We intend to be better, bigger, and bolder. As alumni, as Vikram said, you should stay in touch with us and be prepared to be proud of and amazed by your alma mater. So go forth, and if you haven't got one already, take the advice my father gave to me when I graduated. Those 3 little words that mean so much. Get a job. This concludes our convocation. I would like to thank all those who have been involved in the planning and execution of today's ceremony. And I invite you to join us at the reception hosted by our wonderful Kwantlen Student Association in Convocation Hall in Surrey, Maine, across the way. Please rise, remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited the convocation. We'll meet you over there for hugs and photos and so on. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation. Please rise.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly, may the Creator walk with you, may His peace be in your minds, may her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed.